Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here with the return traveller, the Swan Hill veteran, the man who ran amok for 3 days, Peter Morganti. The great Peter Morganti. If you're watching racing.com, you would have seen him there, 10 o'clock in the morning in the bar with a beer. Day one.
What, 12 o'clock?
You can't deny it.
12 o'clock, I did have a beer, and that's a good segue into where we are, Darren, because I'm just about ready to have another beer now after 5 days here at the Royal Meredith.
The Royal Hotel Meredith.
Yes.
The premises of Sir Damien Kelly and Claire Kelly.
Where are they?
Claire's in the kitchen working, Damien's asleep on the couch.
Or studying the guide. And here at laptop clicking away there.
Yeah, you'll turn it on soon.
No. So
How was Swan Hill, Pete?
Swan Hill was good for many reasons, just to get away to where it was warmer. It was about 11 up there. I couldn't believe it was the worst weekend for weather ever. I thought I was still in Ballarat. But it was warm in the Elstrom bar, where we were for 3 days, basically. ATB had a winner and a third in the Topaz. Chinese is good up there too.
Had a good feed?
Yeah, no, good weekend away, but yeah.
It's a great carnival. I think Warrnambool gets all the headlines,
Yeah.
but Swan Hill not far behind.
Booked out for 6 weeks,
Booked out.
like for accommodation. So they were a bit unlucky last year. Warrnambool, the second year of the COVID, were open, and then it went into lockdown about a week before the Swan Hill Carnival. So they actually have missed the last 2, and I think people were happy to get back. And it showed with the bookings.
Did you get across to Austie Coffee's
No,
fire?
we had a Chinese booking that night. Beck likes her as part of the, the mantra that we go to this Chinese restaurants, which she loves. So we never seen coffees this year, but there was it was well sought after. All the trainers get invited, and whoever else straggles across after the last. The amount of wood that was piled up there for the bonfire. So I would say that there was some sore heads Saturday morning. Lindsay Smith and all the Quinny Scott and all those had winners, and I would say they would have kicked on. But
Partied on.
But they're very hospitable, the Coffee family up there, and they put that show on. And I think then out the road there was a show on Saturday night out of one of the little towns where Harry Coffey and Lindsay Smith and I think Gareth Hall from RSN had a Calcutta of some description. So yeah, they do a good job. But you're right, Warrnambool's shoulder to shoulder. This is a little bit more relaxing, and you can get about.
Well, if you haven't been to the Swan Hill Carnival, get up there next year on that long weekend in June. It is certainly a great experience. Country folk, everyone's happy to see everyone, and everyone parties up pretty big. So
We had a lot of ATB owners that didn't have horses there. The horses we had there was no owners.
Well, you should have fixed them up and got them in a few more. But anyway, let's talk about Swan Hill. That's where we go back to, don't we?
Kick off with Miss 10,000, who we know she's been struggling.
Well, we've kicked her off.
Yeah, kicked her off. She's Lisa's up. She's headed back home to Queensland. I'm sure she'd be happy about that, weather-wise.
So are we, and so are the owners.
Yeah, look, she led up.
No, she's not interested.
No.
So she's done her job. She'll head back to the owners in Darling Downs.
Yep.
She's damn sight warmer, and she will obviously go to start.
Yeah, good story. The winner of that race was 100 to 1, and one of the owners had 200 on it at 180s. And they just quickly to brief the story. There was 6 of them that were at a Chuka Cup one day and thought they were waiting at a bus stop, but they were actually waiting out the front of Daryl Archer's stables. Got a ride into town, and on the way in secured 10% for $600. Did that horse and won that race. So
He's had 200 straight out at 180s.
doesn't know which way, pardon. So 36,000 jumped in.
Not a bad day.
Very good day.
I think his wife was pretty happy because she was getting a lot.
Well,
He declared it.
if she didn't know about it, she did, because he was on racing.com later. We then followed up with we had Serious Suspect in the Topaz.
The gold.
Because this is the Friday, the first day, and I think we all got a bit excited at 200, where he sort of kicked clear, but he was certainly in front. But we got beat by a better horse.
Oh, wow.
Triple missile.
It went good.
Well, he snagged it back to last. I think it was 10 lengths behind us on the home turn. It's 1 by 2 run away.
Coming around the corner, we were in front.
Yeah.
But I thought we were under pressure, and I thought we could easily go back through the field. But to the horse's credit, he found, didn't he? And he really lengthened. And
that's that bit of a flat spot we see in the
and
the
then
straight
I
runs.
thought, oh, he's going to be in this.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh, he's a chance to hold on here.
Yeah.
And then next minute, Lindsay Smith's horse just, I think it just was standing there at the 200 and it just took off.
Well, it looked like it joined into the chute, but
and it went, whooshka, see you later. And he's talking about Oakley plates and Group 1 races for it in the autumn. So no disgrace getting beat by that. And then I still can't believe we didn't run second. I still can't believe the other horse.
Curran got us.
Curran got us on the line. I still can't believe we didn't run second.
No,
I just thought,
I must admit I was 5 minutes past the post. It looked like he ran second by a neck.
Yeah.
But I was not on the post. But,
even on TV.
but he's ran super. Ethan Brown suggested
$5 a place, $6 a place. That was handy.
Yep.
Do you have your 2,000 in place?
10.
10,000.
I had $100 on that 101 winner
I'll
earlier.
give you a look at his new car at the front that he bought off the pump.
Yeah, the missus has got. But,
She's
no,
no.
he ran super. Look, and I think we've said it before. What we're going to, because of his rating, where he is, it's these lower rated progressive horses. I think if you look through the form, that's what's beat us every time this prep. Yeah.
So next start will be at Flemington in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And
Down the straight.
I'd say, I don't know if the winner will go there. It'll probably go to paddock
I would
set
say.
for the spring, but I think the second horse will be there. But
Yeah.
look at Flemington, our horse is consistent without winning. Be nice if he won one, but I thought Ethan Brown rode him really well.
He's been on him before.
I thought he went dead straight this time.
Yeah, and I love the way he put pressure on the leader, knowing that our bloke will keep going, and the leader folded up like a deck of cards and probably got left in front a little bit early, but look, he's ran as good as he has all prep.
No, he earned
Probably
money
picked up 100,000 this prep.
Well, probably 8 anyway. So standing here at the Royal Hotel Meredith, Pete, bloody hot under this heater.
It is. There's a winner behind us too, Darren.
That's a bloody good heater up there, and that'll be 2 bays shore. That is the ATB wall, Eagles and Pins, and 2 bays shore there. Hey? I don't think the wall's big enough for this lot.
He needs to.
Might have to do a bit of an extension.
This has to get knocked down.
Yeah, we've got to extend it.
Cadell Evans needs to disappear.
Yeah, well, I think that
That's a room for another 6 or 8 photos.
There used to be a Collingwood picture here of some clown that won a Brownlow. It's gone.
Wonder it's not back up the way they're going.
Who?
Collingwood are up and about again.
You want to talk about AFL footy? You want to talk about Carlton?
We can talk about next week.
All right, shine and dandy.
Move on. Saturday. So we then went home and had a sleep. We come back next day with our best chance and duly saluted.
Duly saluted.
After 13
By 3
starts,
lengths?
3 or 4 running away, Darren.
What do you think of the ride, Jack Hill?
Well, Jack's own admission, he said, when I went back and they slowed the pace, I thought, shit. Well, if we could put the post race up that the owners got, there was 1 word used 3 times.
4-letter word.
And I didn't want to tell them, we're going to do this again, you can't use that word. But they did apologise. I think Andrew himself.
Andrew was horrified.
Yeah, and Jack. But, look, he was far too good for me. But
Well,
6-day backup.
2,400 metre race. We're back nearly last in the pack, and they're walking. Yes, I almost threw something through the TV. I think Jack Hill was getting slandered left, right and centre. Lucky no one recorded it. Liz wasn't happy. But then when he got out, he just said, see you later in a different class.
I think the difference from this race to, say, Geelong or the other where he's been beaten, Swanner with such a big home straight, you're able to get in there and then do your shoulder and then you can still hang on to it. But gee, he sprinted. He picked them up and put them away quickly.
Well, I like the pre-race. He'll be too big and too strong and we'll be winning.
Andrew was
And he drifted from 250 to 370.
he was on the table beside me in the Elstrom bar.
Oh, was he?
And he come over to our table and said, well, this is the Friday, go back shining down his road, and when all the old blokes around me going, because I walked back in and 1 out of 10 at backward. I thought, how good are you blokes? So,
Got the tip and ignored it.
I
But they
just
probably
ignored
looked
it.
up.
I think $2.80, yeah, we'll be back in. But yeah, 13 starts, he's duly broke his maiden.
But every start, he's
This prep,
looks like he needs further.
Yeah.
Needs further. Well, I don't know now. Maybe just the tempo of that race and the big straight, he could get over the top, where at Geelong he needed another 50 metres both times. But Yeah, I don't know. What's he doing? He's going
I
to
think
put him
he's-
over the jump
I think
trials.
he's pulling his hurdle shoes on and getting his ticket Tuesday.
Doing that. And then there's a race in July, I think.
Righto.
Another flat race.
Yep. Oh, and the added bonus, a little bit of Vobus.
Vobus.
8.5 extra jumped in. I think they took home 21 or 2,000.
And how many owners were there, Pete?
None.
So all those owners were at Geelong that gave me a hard time
Yep.
because I wanted to sack the horse. Nowhere to be seen.
I was looking for it.
Not one phone call.
So they
not
basi-
one text.
they basically
No, I
s-
take that back. There was 2 guys who texted me.
They basically
Which
sacked
they
the
were very
horse.
excited.
Sacked the horse by not going.
But those blokes at Geelong, those blokes in that syndicate,
Fair weathered.
hey,
Fair
it's only a
weather.
4-hour drive. What's wrong with them?
Fair weather.
I thought they loved racing.
Balmy 11 degrees up there. A winner.
I know who you are.
We had all the drink tickets in
take
the owner's room afterwards.
Yeah, you would have. We'll wait and see you blokes when you turn up at his next start. Now he's won. And if he gets beat, it's on you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was great.
No,
Great for all the owners.
Well done to Andrew. I went through his stats because he
With
only
us?
said street baby.
What they were at stats, Pete?
30.
30 starts?
No, 13.
No, more than that.
No, only 13.
Is it?
6 seconds, 2/3. There are a few fourths and fifths.
So we've earned about 20 grand out of his stable. And he's probably charged us 100.
You going good, Andrew?
No wonder he's got a flash car. Was that his only winner for the
Actually,
carnival?
We had another one. He had another one in, and our blokes on our table had a quaddie and left his horse out.
And he won.
No, ran second at 80 to 1.
Ooh.
That was his other run.
So he only had one winner.
Yeah, I think he only had two or three runners. So we were the winner for him.
He's just going, Bobbin.
He's got one in Flemington tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the 2-year-old. Bought it for 4,000 online. And
Are you tipping it?
it ran second last start. The 2 horses either side of it ran third and sixth in the JJ Atkins last start.
Wow. What's it called?
Don't know. Amphina.
What odds?
Executive producer over here will look it up
Look
for
up the
us.
odds.
I think it's called Amphina in the 2-year-old.
2-year-old,
Oh no,
and-
it's short, like $3.
$3. Righto. Has he got Jack Hill on it?
Oh, no,
Sack Jack.
Oh, Jack was quick to remind you about Yogi too.
Oh, I did hear your little segue
I prompted
in there.
you, I prompted you.
Stitched me up there. I did take note.
Well, between Jack and Harry Coffey, they're always going, oh, you got a ride for us? Well, if Jack's record for us probably isn't
Probably
too
too bad.
bad.
No, he's all right, Jack. He's a good rider. I think he's underrated. I
He's
think.
been riding really, really
I
well.
reckon out there, Jack Hill and Jared Fry,
Yeah, Jared.
they are just go-to riders in the
Yeah.
country,
Yeah.
and they can hold their own in the town, but they just don't get the chances.
Yeah,
Well,
Jared,
at the moment.
Jared, since he's associated himself with Lindsay Smith's flying, he actually, I don't know if Lindsay's happy with him, but he beat him in the cup. Lindsay ran second and third, and Jared won on Peter Chow's horse.
Yes, well, Jared was up at Geelong the other day when we were there, and he was going around, and I yelled out, "Well done, Jared!" Big grin. And I said, "Ride of the day." He got ride of the day.
Oh, did he?
He
As
got
well.
ride of the day. So.
And it was his 900th winner, the cup winner,
900.
Jared. So, because he started his days with
DK Weir. He rode Rue Maple right through her early
Oh, that's
days.
right, that's the
That's where we
association.
got to know him. What price?
370 favourite.
$370
Is it called
for the
Amphina?
Amphina.
Amphina.
What race?
1 or 2, is it?
Oh, it's hard to get
Race 3.
information.
Race 3,
Down,
number.
hang on, it's coming down the line.
Race
Pete.
3 number.
It's coming down the
8.
line.
Race
Race
3, number 8.
You're
Andrew
tipping it.
Roberts.
And your
Righty.
record is 15 tips for no winners.
Hey, Jesus, trial form. Sonata to Mortlake.
Yeah?
I tipped one about 4 months ago. Out of Ararat. Remember when I said
Shine it down.
Annabelle Newsham come down to Ararat with a horse? I thought,
Yeah.
what's she doing there? That was that new Marion that won the Group 1 race in Queensland on the weekend.
I wonder why she had the down here trial.
Oh.
I've seen good track.
No, Sydney was wet. She was
Oh.
looking for a firm track,
Firm
and that's
track.
what it won on in Queensland. But,
And you were on it?
oh, I didn't even know I was in. I forgot about it. No, but there was 4 or 5 horses that Mitch Freeman had a first start winner that won the trials. Vagrant, and there was a couple of others. Quinny Scott's,
Oh, yeah.
$23. But, yeah, I kept it all to myself.
That's it. Righto. Where do we go now? Swan Hill's over.
Oh, right over
Back
here.
on deck.
Because
Then we went to Ballarat.
Ballarat on the Tuesday on
I
the
was
old
there.
Cinto, you were there? And,
Jeez, it was cold. That wind was shocking.
oh, just ridiculous.
Shocking it was. After the race, we got in the car. And went down to the forge, had a pizza and a glass of red.
Warm you up.
Nice there, the Forge in Ballarat, in Armstrong Street North.
Next morning I was at Ballarat filming some school and trials. I don't know if so cold with on.
Well, she just ran into one better.
Yeah, look,
She ran second.
whole prep's been good, just no luck. I won't say no luck the other day, but
She ran into a very good horse.
Yeah.
I was talking to Nathan Dunn before the race,
Yep.
and he goes, "Oh, you got the danger." I said, "You've got the winner. Your horse has won in town on a Saturday.
Yep.
It goes pretty good, and it's weighted up to its best, but it's
Yeah.
much better than these." I said, "I think you'll be winning." And he said, "Do you think?" I said, "I know." And he goes, "You're really confident I'll win?" I said, "Yes, you should take the exacta."
Did he?
He texted me about an hour after the race and said, "Thanks for the exacta, $21.80 I paid for the." Well, it started favouring him. It was $7 into $3.70.
Yeah, we were about $6 or $7.
We were about $7 run second. I still don't know how we run second. I thought we run
Well,
third.
we're going to run fourth all the way down.
Yeah,
and
she must just
put her head out.
It's
Yeah.
been the other way. So the exacta $21.80 and I have none of it.
She just
None of it.
compared to her last run, and no fault, just where you lobbed the run, and she just had to come through them. I think she's better outside them, but I mean,
Yeah.
and Simpo plays that way. But
Yeah, Matty thought, well, there's a lot of kickback and they're trying to keep her forward and
So it hits her in the chest and not
right
in the
up
face.
close. But
yeah.
he said after that, he said, "I think she's better ridden
Yeah.
back and coming wide."
Well, if you're out wide, it's
You're not
clear.
getting it, yeah.
Totally clear.
So we rode her out of her comfort zone. She still hit the line all right.
Yeah.
She'll win one of those, but she'll be going to stay.
Yep. And the following day, which was probably more of a heartache, because it was literally a bob of the head, wasn't it?
I got a few texts on this one, but literally magnate,
Yeah.
Sandown,
Second,
odds on,
she bobs in front before the post, she bobs in front after the post.
beaten on
bobs
the line.
post.
Beaten on the line by
Misses start. Oh,
McCarville.
yeah, bloody Johnny McCarville.
Never trains with her.
Jamie Mott. Look, race was
all over at the
tough at the start.
It was over at the start. She missed it as length.
To her credit, she got to a winning position, and as we said, it was
So
frustrating.
all prep, she's been in the top four. She's had excuses the first three because she's been drawn off the track,
Yeah.
she's gone back, she's been posted, she's made a big run and just couldn't get them. Here we are, draw perfect, odds on, weakest race she's ever been in. It's a heat of a series, first two go in. She bombs the start and the poor kid didn't know what to do. She half thought, got to make up that 2 lengths, and then they stopped, so then she's come back, and then she's gone for a run, and the other things come in on her, and
Yeah.
she's still looking for runs 200 to go. She must have been about 6 then, and she's charged through, and I thought, oh, she's still going to win. And she fought it out, but the damage was done.
Well, the other horses had an easier run, you know.
Damage
always
was
find
done,
it
and
much.
we gave it 4 kilos.
And that track,
4 kilos we gave.
Yeah, and that was, that track was heavy. It was
Yeah.
pretty heavy. So it's a lot of work to get to a winning position and then to finish it off.
It was
Can't
very-
knock her racing.
The horse is going super.
I think a good point. We will get through to that final without a weight penalty because for the positive for the negative is we would have got 2 extra kilos if we won it. So
We've got 20 grand too.
I understand that, but
That's
you're going
10 grand a kilo,
to run around for 200,000 in that final.
Yeah, probably get smashed.
Well, up against the boys because there was 2, the Revettes for the girls, and
Yeah.
we're in the
Open.
yeah, but
The Revette's too short.
she'll get it's a mile opposed to 14, but she'll get weight relief.
She'll be 10 to 1.
She loves Flemington.
She'll be 10 to 1. She'll draw at 28.
Anyway, it was one that got away.
Anyway, very diplomatic, Mr. Williams, in his post race. Very diplomatic.
He's kind. He knows he's got to use those jockeys again.
He said, "I think I'll just put a senior on." But when she missed the start, it was all over. Anyway, that's okay. Then she rode a winner 2 starts later.
Yeah.
2 races later.
She's flying, Alana Carlton
Yeah.
in town, but not flying for us.
Not on the fluoro. Well,
That was it. So we had a see you later.
First and 2
10,000.
seconds.
First 2 seconds of the third.
Oh, shit. So we'll get a few little
We're
checks.
running at about 3.5 out of 10 placed over 250 runners.
We're getting too many seconds.
32 seconds now, Darren. 25 wins, about an hour. This is the time of year we used to get the phone calls from a certain gentleman. That eye,
He's going to
Ukraine,
Ukraine again.
Craig Williams. I'm just a little bit behind in the premiership. You got anything you can just help us out with?
Not worried about it. Johnny Allen's won it, hasn't he?
In town it'd be Jai McNeil.
Oh,
Across Victoria, Johnny in front. But Jared Fry is closing him down.
Well, Johnny's gone. He's not
Yeah.
riding now. He's gone overseas to see his family. So
2 months.
anyway, it'll play out.
Uh,
Now a quiet week coming up.
yeah, we'll go to Rose Hill.
Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Rose Hill.
An old favourite that everyone would have forgot about, but he's just been lurking there in the background of Southern France.
Southern France.
Change of trainer, Matthew Smith. Kara McAvoy rides. It's a listed race.
9 runners.
He's top weight. Listed McKell Cup over 2,000 first up.
50 to 1.
What was his last run?
Ooh, he got beat badly.
This weekend last year.
There you go.
Is it a year since he's
It's
raced?
a year.
12 months.
Oh, where's that gone? Thanks to the executive producer, Kathleen Brown.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just holding her own there. Just doing
It's-
enough to keep a
It's
job.
taken a while for some insightful information to
Yeah.
come down the line. But
Usually we get that
it's
through
much-
the
it's much
earpiece,
appreciated.
but
It's much appreciated.
we haven't got that.
We gave her a texter and a bit of paper, but she can't write.
Crayons she's used to.
Yes,
Texters.
that's it.
It's advanced.
And she's on a 3rd coke.
So what do we expect? He has been good before.
He won a
fresh.
trial
Yeah, but he's been good
over
before.
1200.
His last fresh run, believe it or not, was being 3.5 behind a horse called Very Elegant. Now that's good form.
Well, what do you think's going to happen?
Oh, if he beats half the field and hitting the line, it'd be a good result, wouldn't it? I don't know how Matthew Smith
No, I haven't
trains
spoken
him
to him.
from that point of view.
I didn't want to speak to him before ATB TV and give it all away.
If you kick off over 2,000, there's one thing that you're pretty confident that the fitness is okay.
Well, that's how he trains.
Yeah.
He's European style. I know he's been talking to Aidan O'Brien
Yeah.
about how to train the horse and what to do with him. And he said to him, keep him light and get him really fit
Yeah.
and kick him off over 10 furlongs, which is what he's doing.
Uh,
At the end of the day, I don't know what to expect.
What are we racing on?
Grass.
Slow, 6?
Wouldn't know.
5 or 6?
We'll have to wait for the producer to come down the line, but
Good
We'll
form.
get that tomorrow.
good 4.
Good 4. What's happened up in City? No more rain.
Maybe right. I don't know what to expect. First up, he's had a few issues. He seems to be winning trials like I haven't seen him really do. Look, if he could sort of hit the line strong and be, run top 5,
Yeah.
beating no more than 3 or 4 lengths, I think we'd walk away saying that's a good kick-off. And if he did any better than that, I think they'd be doing somersaults.
That Very Elegant form first up was a mile, so you've obviously been trying to do different. There's no bloody Very Elegance in it.
But he's not in that colour, so
There's a couple of, Awala's got 3, Gay Waterhouse has got 2, but the one I like is Dr. Drill and Mars.
yeah, well, Mara want to beat us.
Well, make that the aim, we just beat it aim.
Anyway, Karen McAvoy rides, so we'll see
Yep.
what he was pretty happy with him in the trial. So
Yeah.
$8 a place, tempting.
Yeah, he's 50s or something, 50, yeah.
$8 a place,
There you go.
tempting.
It was only field of 9.
Field at 8.
Field of 8, half of them can't win. 3/4 of them can't win.
Well, I don't know, we'll see.
We're
We're going to watch it here at the pub tomorrow.
We'll go to another distance race the day after with jumps in front of it.
Oh, right.
Periscope.
Heavy 30.
Yeah, it's funny, he goes good on the heavy track at Waterville, nowhere else. How do you wear that out?
No, I don't.
Home track?
No.
Because he got beaten in the nose by smart flat. It was Fort Charles who actually goes alright. Again on the flat. But anyway, Pat's going to roll the dice, go there, and whatever happens, he'll back him up. Castle the week after.
All we're trying to do here is win a race.
Yeah, we're going to pick up 30 grand.
I think he's got 5 more starts this season,
Yeah.
if he stays
5
well.
more chances, yeah.
And then he'll be sold. So
If you win a maiden hurdle with him,
30 grand.
yeah, he'd probably sell for 20 or 30.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for jumpers.
Yeah. Well, your mate will be onto it. You'll be getting a comment out of that, Amy. You'll blurt her up for 60.
She looks for $5,000 or $6,000 or 30.
Come on, tell it up the sides.
Well, it's funny thing about it. If you don't win your maiden, they probably sell for more.
More.
Yeah.
He's had a few chances.
Anyway, got the Guru Kuru on. Aaron Kuru.
Has he rode a winner since he's been here?
Yeah, he's rode a few for Paddy Payne. He went back to New Zealand the other day. There was a few of them went back just to ride in it. And he said, I'll never go back there. They ride the prize money, and they get 200 a ride over there. Our flat riders get 210. They get 450 a jumps ride here.
Do they?
Yeah. What else? What there was something? Oh, no, he said no. He's I'm here.
Right.
See, he's a stable rider for Paddy Payne, so he does all his flat work anyway. And so he'll be on an income plus.
Yeah.
But he, I don't know, Daniel Small, who has been riding Periscope, rides one of Queen Scott's. Because I think Pat might have told him that, I don't think we're going, and then he's had a change of plan. So he's actually lobbed one of the best jumps riders in Australia, but we might need him.
We need more than that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. 2 runners that'll come up the week after, and we've probably mentioned them a little bit in the last
Irishman
week.
next Friday?
Yep. No, Sunday.
Oh.
Sandown, straight to town.
Oh, that's right.
He's been mentioned on racing.com.
What day is that?
Oh, that's Sandown. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Oh, is it? On the weekend.
Pat's report today said in 9 days. Now, my calculations makes that a Sunday.
That's weird.
And
Yeah, Pat's got no clue, but...
I think it's on the jumping day.
Ah, right.
So if he jumps and
He's flying on Irishman, so I'll
Oh.
stand by for him. And who's the other one?
racing.com mentioned as a trial specialist. Crackerjack Prince, who's been trialling nicely
Where were we
too.
going? Ballarat Friday.
He won his trial during the week, Darren.
Yes, he
Don't tell
did.
everyone.
No, he went good. No, anyway. Well, it's a light week, but that's what we're doing.
Yep.
Now, we need to talk about Royal Ascot.
Yeah, how good was that?
Nature Strip. What do you think?
Just brainy. We just got superior sprinters.
$3.70. Did you have a go?
Oh, $4 you could have got.
Did you get it?
No,
No interest?
just happy to watch and then think later.
Should
We back him here when he's $1.70 against horses that can beat him.
Yes. Well, one of our clients, I think, had backed him 7 times before then.
Yeah.
0 wins.
I did see that little tweet and I thought,
Yeah,
here we
he's
go.
got 1 and 8.
If you had to see this, they'd be paid him out.
If I had backed a horse 7 times, I'd have got beat every time. I wouldn't be able to go again.
Does that mean you need at least 7 to 1 to even break even?
Yes. Anyway, well, we just watched a replay of Nature Strip and what's it called?
Nature Strip and?
Home Affairs. Home Affairs.
Oh, well,
Executive producer out the back.
we've got 2 producers today. We're
Yeah.
big
No,
time.
Home Affairs. So on that form, Home Affairs has to win, doesn't it?
Well, it's short to point.
$2.40.
It's come from $3 in, so there's not much between those 2 horses.
And Torres, is it
Yeah.
a chance?
Sam Friedman said it is a chance.
Well, the
they're
others-
drawn opposite sides of the track, which
Well,
is
the Aussie horses sprinters are just superior by
Yeah.
the looks of it.
one's drawn 17, one's drawn 2, so they're probably going to be about 100 metres apart.
Have you
How
sat
wide-
up and
How
got-
wide are those tracks over there?
They're wide. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched Nature Strip. The night after I watched the Cox Plate win again.
Oh, yeah. State arrest.
Yeah, and I was bemused by a couple of little incidents there that I didn't know, but the jockeys have to pull those
Hoods off.
hoods off themselves.
Yeah, Frankie Dettori.
Frankie
couldn't get his
Dettori
off.
couldn't get it off. It was caught up in the bridle.
Jesus.
And it was a favourite that missed the start.
Another
Frankie,
way.
for 10 yards, is trying to yank this hood off. What do the
Another-
barrier tenders do over
Another way to get beat.
there? Strange.
And all right, well that's Royal Ascot. I
Yeah.
think half our client base
It's
is
home
over there.
affairs tonight,
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
And Stradivarius got beat, ran third
Ran
last time.
third. That's his 4th or 5th goal.
Yeah, he's probably almost done that. Always been a champion.
I did. Gay Waterhouse forked out a bit of dough for
$2 million they paid for that
not
horse.
crying, Darren. It's just,
$2 million.
just the Winchell factor.
Did they run it?
Red second.
Did it? They rang me and asked me did I want to share.
2.something million. What,
Well, I
take
didn't know.
20%?
I didn't know at that stage. They just rang out of the blue and said, "Oh, we bought this international. We're going to run it Thursday night. Would you like a share?" I said, "What's it called?" They told me. I said, "Oh, yeah, I've heard of that horse. Goes good. What's it cost?" 240 Aussie. 240,000 for 10%. I said, "I think you got the wrong bloke." Ring Damien Kelly at the Meredith
They've
Royal.
been following the sales.
got the
Darren.
cash.
They've been following the
In
sales.
fact, don't bother ringing Damien. Ring Claire. She's in charge of finance.
I've seen you had a couple of good results of the sales.
Mate, I'm not giving it back. What, it runs second, they pick up £20,000.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Beaten 5 too.
And then you got to spend 100 grand to get to Australia. No, thanks.
Crying, thinking
Yeah,
about
mate,
all
you're
that.
crying about all the money you missed out on. Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's it. I can't tip you anything there.
You don't like anything, do you? Okay, you normally tip Periscope.
No.
Can't have Periscope.
Off Periscope.
All right.
I'll tip you the
Johnny,
winner.
Johnny Clemens will be getting on to you now
I'll tip
for
you-
dumping his horse.
I'll tip you the winner in that race, though.
Yeah, who?
Mighty Oasis, Andrew Bobbin. He's
Bobbin.
back again.
Bobbin.
We'll get Bobbin, so back Bobbin's horse tomorrow and back Mighty Oasis in that jumps race.
All right, bobbing the double. All right, I'm going to wrap it up because it's time for a drink. 'Cause
Two pots.
the
Two
barman,
pots.
the
No,
bar-
no, I'm
the
only
barman,
joking.
the barman's been here for half an hour.
That was just for show.
He hasn't put the open sign out yet, so that's why no one's come in, right? It's just there, see?
Well, we got proof. We booked this for an hour.
Did we? We
200
can't afford it now.
$200 an hour here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cheap. All right, well, on behalf of the Morganti, Swan Hill King,
Sweat.
who's
These
sweating
lights.
under
Lights.
this. No, it's under this
Heater.
bloody heater, mate. We got Kathleen Brown, the executive producer. Damien Brown, assistant executive producer.
Assistant.
Damien Brown, Damien Kelly.
Damien Brown, isn't he?
And we got Mick behind the bar. Please, if you're in the area of the Meredith, can you please come to the pub and buy a pot? The poor bloke's got nothing to do. There's not one person in the bar.
First 5 pots are free.
But guess what? The now open sign's still sitting here next to the pool table.
I only had one job.
One job, yeah.
One job.
Yeah. Hard to get good help.
Yeah, you tell.
No, be nice to the
You
staff.
talking about Damien or the staff?
Be nice to the
I'm
staff.
talking about Damien.
You've got to be nice to the ones that turn up.
Claire said, Damien, you got one job today. You got to put that sign out.
He's pumping.
Thinking what a pair of twits they are up there. That's what he's
Righto, we're off. Until next week, get down to the pub at Meredith, the Royal Hotel Meredith.
That's the one.
We're coming tomorrow, and guess what? Damien and Claire are not going to be here.
Good life in the pub.
They're going to Flemington.
Yep. Oh, can that thing win? What? Oh.
No.
No, can't. Won't even mention the name.
Righto. Until next week, Darren Dance with Peter Morgani. Have a great weekend.
What? Damo.
Get off that, mate. What's going on?
Oh, just a bit of free advertising, mate.
Free advertising, beautiful.
The main man.
I'll just stand here at the bar with a pub.